Hi, I'm Johnny from Johnny's Vintage Motorcycle Company in Wadsworth, Ohio. This is my son, Johnny Bova II.
Hi.
Wave to him. There you go. Okay, this is our completed project. This is the 1973 Kawasaki H2. My mechanic, Hilo Ito, he's the proud owner of it. He's a master mechanic. He did a great, fantastic job. And we've done it in 72 colors, which is our favorite color, or my favorite color anyway. And there's a lot of special parts on it. It's everywhere from like the handlebars to the forks, modified frame, just many special items. And we'd be happy doing these for you out there if you're interested. And as you can see, we've used some stock parts because we kind of want to keep it a little on the authentic side. But most of the parts are special, such as the triple clamps, the KYB forks. Some of the things we did leave stock were like the 76 KZ 900 LTD headlamp bracket. We had to modify the headlamp bucket a little bit for the cables to fit in. Usually they don't fit in there, but we wanted to keep everything as compact as possible. And then we're using the halogen headlamp, and there you can see the splitter for the dual disc setup. We were running a carbon fiber front fender versus the steel fender that originally came. Originally the H2 had a painted front fender that matched the body parts in 72. In 73 they changed it to a chrome one, but this is kind of a big package of parts that we like. And this is all Lockheed Racing front brakes, and we have a nice magnesium front wheels, and very nicely done. The front brakes just stop so perfect. It's much better than stock. For the exhaust system, for example, it's a standard exhaust that we bought from Japan, and normally it has the two exhaust pipes coming out of the one side, where my mechanic Hilo, he decided that he'd like to see all three come out on the same side. So he modified them and added a couple extra dirt bike pipes we had, and as you can see, it's all there. And actually, it's fairly attractive if you like that type of setup. The next thing I'd like to talk about is the engine. The engine's a 73 engine, and as you can see, the cylinders have been bead blasted. Then we also, the oil pump cover has been polished out. That's a process that we offer here at Johnny's. We offer polished parts for the vintage Kawasaki. And then if you go to the tachometer cable here, you can see there's a grommet that goes over that. When Kawasaki first produced the tachometer cable, you had to buy the whole assembly to get that rubber grommet. That's a part that we offer, and it's very inexpensive, and it's a very nice touch, because most of the cables that you have on the Kawasaki H1s and H2s, usually that's all dry rotted and gone. The next thing we'd like to talk about is the carburetors. Originally we had the big flat slide carburetors, but they kind of appear to be a little bit on the fat side. So we have the K&N filters, along with just the standard Mikuni carburetors that we offer here at Johnny's. Okay, we're running a Pingle petcock. As you can see, we just for our own use we put off, because we have the petcock turned around backwards, so you can't really see everything on it, but we have the off position. Pingle is a very nice alternative to the genuine, because the genuine are getting very hard to get parts for, and we sell Pingle petcocks, and we believe in those, and we highly recommend those. We also, my mechanic, painted the side covers to match the the rear sets, and that's a nice tasteful thing there. If we look at the frame, you can see there's some extra gussets here. Very, very, very nice work here. Hilo's an excellent mechanic and excellent fabricator. If you go to the rear shocks for a Z1, our mechanic modified it to 50 H2, and underneath this cover we have an offset rear sprocket, and if you look at the nice chain guard, that's pretty nice. Beautiful, beautiful shocks. And this is where we're adjusting the chain at, right here. This eccentric adjuster, it's pretty cool. And they have that. Then on the back, we're running the Avon Storm, and that's a 18-inch rear tire. It's a 150/70 ZR18, which is just about as wide as you really want to go on one of these. Also, the front tire of the motorcycle is a 110/80 ZR18 Avon, and these tires seem to be pretty happening. We put a carbon fiber front fender on. The reason we don't have the stock blue fender on it is because the width of the triple clamps and the size of the front tire, so we really didn't, there's no way we could have made it work. But also, the turn signals on the motorcycle, they're just standard aftermarket small signals available from about anywhere, or we also sell them. As you can see, the oil tank is a little on the strange side. Normally, right here on the side cover, this is where the oil tank comes out, where you have the cutoff. Well, we've kept the stock cover, but we used a fire extinguisher, cut about a quarter of it off, and we made a special fitting. So now we're running a fire extinguisher for an oil tank. We kind of like that look, it being black and everything, because if you come to the side of the motorcycle from a little distance behind, you can see the black on the air filters. And if you incorporate that a little bit with the oil tank, it kind of makes it look like the stock air box if you use your imagination a little bit. Also, we're running the stock ignition, no hot rod stuff. It's the stock CDI boxes and what have you. And as you can see, our mechanic has made some special footnotes of what's happening there. And we're using the stock seat pan. And then if you look a little more, you can see a tool tray that we have reproduced here. That's a pretty neat little piece. And I think that now that you've seen it all, I think we're going to try to get her fired up for a little bit and have a little fun with it. So bear with me here for a second. Wow, that's a blast. Hey, I'd like to thank all the sponsors that have helped us out at Vanaman, at Ace Powder Coating, Spectral Oil, and Avon Tires, and Hilo for building a great bike, and everything is good, and we like thank you all, and we hope you appreciate what we've done. And if you're interested in having us build something like this for you or something, or interested in motor work or something like that, give us a buzz at johnnysvintagemotorcycle.com. Thanks a lot.